Be ruthless, be intentional. Every single day, you need to know exactly what is the most important thing you need to be working on that day. So if it is, say you have an appointment, like I have an appointment today for my daughter, that is, of course, the most important thing today. All right. Other things, of course, you want to kind of break it down. So you want to say, okay, what's my most important thing in my personal life? What's the most important thing in my career? What is the most important thing in my health? And when you break it down like that, or you can even say relationships, because of course relationships is a big one too, which I hope that is just like your normal. Some of these things are going to be like, oh, that's second habit, right? Like you don't even have to think about it. Because you're already like tuned in really well with your relationships, and hopefully you have good relationships with your friends and family. I know it's always good to reassess like where you're at with your relationships, and I'll make another video on that. But hopefully, it's not something you had to think about every day. Like, oh, am I, there for the people that I care about? Hopefully you don't have to like reassess that every single morning. But I'll make another video for that. All right. So for your like daily actions, like where are you going? Like a lot of people I talk to, the first question I ask them when I usually talk to somebody new is what excites you? What is in your life? What are you doing right now that's exciting? That is like, I guess exciting would be the best word. I'm trying to think, is there like some other way to explain it? But really, that's it. So what in your life right now is exciting? And for me, there's always something, like always. I can name so many things, but I usually only just stick with one. I'm like, hey, I've got a big trip to Egypt, because a lot of people get excited about trips, and a lot of people never even been to Egypt. So that's usually where, that I'll pinpoint that. And then that could be a whole conversation. So you want to set yourself up for this, like set yourself up for success. So what is the most important thing that you're doing today? And I like to break it down, especially to the like personal life, because there's always something like you could say your health, or you could say in your like your immediate environment. So that is important, that it requires immediate attention. And I don't mean like cleaning your house, and I don't mean like taking out the trash, or those things that just have to be done, like eating food. So, and I don't even mean like going out to dinner. I really mean like something that is in your personal life. So mine right now is painting. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of painting. These are two that aren't done. They are prepped, but I've got a bunch that are back there that are done. So for me, it's been painting. I have this collection. I made myself a deadline, and it's something that's exciting that I can talk about to other people. For like, of course, like I told you, I'm taking my daughter to the doctor. Of course, that is the main priority for the day. For the, like, you could say career path or business path, or, helping others. We can even just say like how to help others. So because business is really about helping others. So how am I helping others today? And I'm going to be finishing an ad for a company that I am working with. So I'll be finishing their ad today. That is minor though. That's like a daily routine thing. So that is not my main priority. It is something that has to get done. It does have a deadline. But on a bigger sense, I have a webinar that I am creating for people that are interested in really dominating their social media marketing. So I'm going to be I'm going to be actually formatting that today and writing the like rough draft of that, so I can get started tomorrow recording it. And then putting all the assets and stuff together, because that's important too. But see what I'm saying? There always has to be something like, okay, what do you see in your future? How are you breaking it down to today that will get you that future? And you're not somebody that can tell the future. I'm gonna put that very, very clearly. Even if you already have success in the past doing something, or you did something and it didn't work out in the past, you cannot rely on your past to be an indicator of how your future is going to turn out. And the same thing is by other people's past and their results. You can't let somebody else's results speak for your results. So, you know, whatever it is, just keep focusing forward. Say, you know, I'm going to do XYZ today to build that character that I need to become, right? And it's really about character building at the end of the day, because even if it doesn't work out, even if say my webinar gets 0 people, which I already know it's not, because I already have like 27 people already that are already interested and I haven't even like made it like a public thing yet. So this is just people that I talk to. All right. So with that said, you have to just keep, you know, going forward no matter what. Like who is the person I need to become to make this happen? And you only become that person with the actions that you put in day to day. So focus today on exactly what you need to get done to not only like keep your life exciting, and you always have something to talk about, which is always good in a conversation, by the way, because what's worse with going out with friends and literally nothing has changed in their life? It is a pretty dry conversation. If you go out on a date this weekend, if you have nothing to talk about because nothing in your life's changed, then that's not very exciting, okay? So make your life exciting, but not for other people, but for you. And this is gonna help you grow and evolve and become a better version of yourself. All right, guys, I hope this video serves you well. And once again, make sure you save it, and I'll talk to you soon.